like yourself right now. I can feel the heaviness in the air, and it's breaking my heart to know you're struggling. But listen to me. You don't need to carry all of this alone. I'm right here. I'll always be right here for you. Whatever you're feeling, whatever thoughts are swirling in your mind, it's okay. You don't have to face any of this by yourself. You're so important to me, and I love you more than words can even begin to express. I know right now, it might feel like you're not worth anything, that you're not enough, but that's just not true. You are so much more than that. Every part of you is precious. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You're beautiful, inside and out. Every little thing about you is something I cherish deeply. You mean the world to me. I know it's hard right now, and it feels like the world's just too much to handle. But you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You're allowed to be imperfect. You're allowed to feel overwhelmed, to feel vulnerable. And no matter what, I'll be here. You're safe with me. You're loved. You're cared for. And you never have to hide any part of yourself from me. So please, try to take a deep breath and let go of that heavy weight you've been carrying. You deserve peace. You deserve to feel calm. Let me help you carry this burden, just for a while. Let me be the one to hold you close and remind you that you're not alone. You're loved. You are always loved. I know you feel like you're not enough, but I need you to hear this. You are everything to me. You've always been everything. I see the little things you do, the care you give, and the love you put into everything. You may not think it's enough, but to me, it's more than enough. It's more than anything I could ever ask for. Your heart, your kindness, your strength. Those things are what make you beautiful, not anything else. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own heads, don't we? We let ourselves believe that we aren't worth loving, that we don't deserve to be happy. But that's not true. You're deserving of so much joy, so much love, and I want to remind you of that every day. The world might not always show you that, but I will. I'll show you how much you're loved. I'll show you just how much you mean to me, over and over again. You don't need to put on a mask for me. I love you as you are, even when you feel broken, even when you feel like you failed. I'm here, always, for all the messy, complicated, beautiful parts of you. You don't have to carry all that weight by yourself. You don't have to hide how you feel. You can lean on me. Let me hold you. Let me help you carry it. Because no matter what, you're never a burden to me. You are allowed to feel down sometimes. You're allowed to have moments when everything feels too heavy. But I want you to know right now that I'm here to help lighten that load. I will always be here to support you, to remind you that you matter, that you're worth everything. You don't have to struggle alone. You have me, and I'll never leave. I've been noticing you've been really hard on yourself lately, and it's been breaking my heart to see you like this. I know you might not believe it, but you are more than enough. I want you to stop for a moment and just listen to me. You've been so kind to others, so caring and thoughtful, and I can see all the good inside you, even when you can't see it yourself. You're the kind of person who deserves nothing but love, and I want to be the one to remind you of that. I know it's easy to get caught in a cycle of negative thoughts, to feel like you're not measuring up to some impossible standard. But that's not who you are, and that's not how I see you. To me, you are everything. The world could never ask for someone better than you. It's okay to have doubts sometimes, but those doubts don't define you. You are so much more than any fleeting moment of self-criticism. You don't need to hide your pain from me. I'm always will be. You don't need to carry that weight alone. If only you could see yourself through my eyes. You are beautiful, inside and out. Every little thing about you is precious, and I love every part of who you are. So please, don't punish yourself for being human. It's okay to not have everything figured out, to not be perfect. It's okay to feel vulnerable. I'm here to remind you that you don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. You are more than enough, just as you are. I can feel how heavy your heart is right now, and I just want you to know that you don't have to carry that weight alone. It's okay to feel lost sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human, and you're going through something that's challenging. But please, let me be here for you. I want to hold you through this. You don't have to face these thoughts and feelings on your own. You don't realize just how strong you are. It's so easy to forget that, isn't it? You've been through so much, and yet here you are, still standing, still fighting. That strength, that resilience, is something not everyone possesses, but you do. I'm so proud of you, even if you don't always feel proud of yourself. I see the beauty in your soul, even when you feel the darkest thoughts creeping in. Please don't let those negative thoughts tell you that you're worthless. You're worth everything to me. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of how much you mean to me. You're not a burden, not to me, not to anyone who truly loves you. You are loved deeply and completely for exactly who you are. And it breaks my heart that you can't see that. But I'll keep reminding you until you do. You deserve so much happiness, so much peace. You deserve to feel light and free. And I want to be the one to help you get there. You don't have to do this alone. Let me help carry the weight for you. Let me be the one who reminds you of your worth, even on the days when you forget. You are precious to me, and nothing will ever change that. I want you to know that no matter how you're feeling right now, you're not alone in this. I'm here, right beside you, always ready to listen, always ready to support you. Your struggles are my struggles, and your pain is something I want to help carry. Please don't think for a second that you're too much, or that your feelings are a burden. It's okay to need someone. It's okay to lean on me. That's what I'm here for. I want to remind you of the light that you bring into this world, even when it's hard for you to see it. You have so much warmth inside you, a kindness that makes the world a better place just by your presence. I see that in everything you do, and I'm constantly amazed by how much love you have to give. You are loved, deeply and endlessly, and I'll keep reminding you of that every day. I know things can feel overwhelming at times, like the weight of everything is too much to bear. But I promise you, no matter what happens, I'm never going anywhere. You're not alone in this fight. We can face everything together. You're stronger than you think, and I believe in you, more than I can put into words. Please just let yourself be cared for. Let me hold you. Let me love you in the way that you deserve. You've been so strong for so long, but it's okay to rest. It's okay to let me be there for you now. Just take a deep breath, relax, and know that everything will be okay. You don't need to do anything right now except be. Just be. You're perfect as you are. You don't have to be anything more than what you are right now. You are enough, exactly as you are. I want you to feel that in your heart, to really know that you are worthy of all the love, care, and kindness in this world. No amount of doubt or negativity can change that. I see you, and I know the beautiful soul that you are. It's easy to forget how remind you, you are a treasure. When you look at yourself and only see flaws, I wish I could show you what I see. I see someone who is brave, who has faced hardships and come through them stronger. I see someone who has so much to offer, someone whose heart is full of love and goodness. You are so much more than you know, and I'll spend my whole life reminding you of that whenever you need it. I know it's easy to feel small when life gets overwhelming, but I want you to know that you're not small. You're bigger than you think. You've touched so many lives, including mine, in ways you might not even realize. Your presence brings warmth and joy, and that's something truly special. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. You're perfect in your imperfection, in your vulnerability. I'm here to hold you through this. You're allowed to rest, to let go of the weight you've been carrying. You're allowed to just be, to breathe and feel safe in this moment. I'll be here, by your side, always. Let me remind you just how important you are, not for what you do,